Hi everybody, and welcome to, a confession time session. Oh boy, yeah, you want to talk about, well, what are you confessing, Geoff? Why are you here talking about confession? And for those of you who do know, and many of you may not know, that today was the day we were launching. 2 months ago, we started to have this great idea about creating this summit, right? And the summit was about, from heartbreak to healing, right? A pathway to extraordinary love, 21 ways to find extraordinary love. And we worked towards this thing, right? And we were doing well, man. We were gaining momentum but here's things start to happen, right, along the way. First of all, the subject matter, right? For those of you that don't know, man, it's around bringing people together that have been, around ugly marriage, been cheated on. Or they've been the cheater and they haven't forgiven themselves, or it's been a combination, or in a marriage that just stole their soul, right? I mean, just that not a real sexy kind of conversation, right? And so we're moving forward though, because here's the hit: the more we talk to people, and the more I discovered, man, this thing really is a real thing. People are hurting still. Years of shame, years of guilt, years of doubt, years of not feeling worthy because of the actions that they've taken or how they've been treated, or a combination. So they've been living, suffering in silence and living in sheltered lives, afraid to expose themselves, afraid to reach out, right? One more time, man, because hurting hurts, man. But you know what? In spite of that, I almost let procrastination, I almost let my own stinking thinking, I almost let, right? Oh, man, that I'm not enough show up, right? In addition to, man, I'm doing all this work, and I'm talking to all these cool, qualified people, right? But there's a certain criteria that they had to meet in order to bring value to the overall summit. And man, there was a detail, but I couldn't change the detail. So they were falling off, and I'm like, oh man. So it's like, the storm, the ebbs and flows, like I was talking about earlier in the week, right? The ebbs and flows of life and business and all that, man. So I'm rolling through it, guys. So it was a combination of that to where we're not here today with the summit. But you know what? We're not canceling. No, baby, we're not. Because even though I was going through that stinking thinking, man, right when I said, yeah, they're right, this thing is, nobody cares, right? Or, man, who's going to show up? All that. People would say, Geoff, they need to hear it. They need some help in this space. People are hurting. They need some help, man. You got to do it. I'm like, oh. So here we are. We're not canceling. We're coming back bigger, stronger, and more powerful than we were before. I'm going to say it again, bigger, stronger, and more powerful. Because I stand here to you today in front of you to let you know, man, that, oh boy, I have to live what I teach. I have to live what I talk about. And when I'm in the funk and things aren't working out, I still need to show up. And this message, I've lived it. I know people need help. I know we can recover. I know we can forgive ourselves. I know we can surrender, man. And this is years ago that it happened to me in my experience, man. And my world is a different world today, right? But there's still a lot of people that are still in that space. So the new dates and times are, I think I dropped it in there. Oh man, let me see, make sure I got it right, because I'm going to give you some wrong information, right? But the dates are 25 and 26th of September. Write them down. Those of you that have already, if I haven't talked to, that have already registered, we got that flipped over, so you don't have to worry about any of that stuff, right? So put it down. From heartbreak to healing, 21 ways to find extraordinary love, pathway to finding extraordinary love. And as I mentioned to you before, who is this for? Anyone who's been cheated on. Fellas, I'm really going to be talking to you guys that are were like I was weak and couldn't make truthful decisions, couldn't do things that you should have done, right? Been cheated on, been the cheater, right? Or just in a marriage and a situation that just was demoralizing and destroyed the spirits and love of each one of us, right? Oh man, we're getting 21 different ways, right? And yeah, those some will cross over, but man, there's going to be something in it for everybody. I believe it to be true. And for those of you that are worrying about qualities of, being ready for a true marriage, you want to have some of that too, right? The things that you need to be able to prepare yourself for so that you can be that right partner, gentlemen, so you can be that strong character man, the man that supports all those things that happen, and ladies. So I'm going to tell you as I wrap this thing up, your heartbreak isn't the end, man. It doesn't have to be. It can be the beginning of your comeback. So that's what I challenge you to do. So let me make sure I don't have any other information. Oh, yeah. People were saying, well, man, I really don't want to, I'm afraid to kind of show up in spaces like that. So I put in this particular post my calendar link and another way to get a hold of me on LinkedIn. If you want, one of those folks that's just like, we can work together. We can help you out in this process. Hit that calendar link, set up an appointment. Hit me in LinkedIn and let's have that conversation. There's no reason for you not to get the help that you need. There's no reason to no longer be trapped by shame, guilt, self-loathing for the things that you've done, man. There is a power in forgiveness. There's a power in surrender. There is necessary things that you have to do, but you can change. So let me make sure I didn't miss anything here. I got the dates in. We got the time, the subject matter. Told you guys what was going on with me, right? So anybody out there that's trying to do something that, think it has to be perfect, no, let me just tell you, it ain't always that way. And things ain't always sexy, man. This is, but it's powerful. When I look at the people that have talked to me and said, man, Geoff, don't stop. So if you're out there and you were like me and you were like looking at procrastination and then you went down that rabbit hole of self-worth and all that stuff, let me tell you that it's okay. Take a deep breath. Do not react. Remember why you started. Remember who you're here to help, whatever that might be for you. And don't do this thing alone. So anyway, get your butt back in the seat with us, baby, because we got time to really pour some fuel into this thing and change some lives, one conversation at a time, one speaker at a time. And now is the time to stand tall in your space, and let us help you do that. So I'm excited about you being here today to hear this, pass this information along. I apologize for the reset. But I always talk about on my show, let's reset, refocus, re-engage, man, and recover from the direction that took us the wrong path, down the wrong path, and get ready, baby. Get ready to make some things happen. Because like I always say on Conversations with Geoff International, don't let nothing stop you from reaching your destiny. You shall not be denied, man, especially your stinking thinking. And listen, man, forgiveness is a beautiful thing. Let us help you learn to forgive yourself. Let us help you learn how to surrender and begin to live that life you're meant to live. All right, so I'm out of here. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Share this information. We are not stopping. We are not canceling. We are just moving it back. Woo! So let me know if this resonates, if this makes sense to you. See you soon. We'll have the link in here in a couple of days, but I wanted to give anybody a chance that wants to get registered or have a conversation with me to do that. Don't wait. Don't wait. Now's your time. Let us be the guide. Comeback King Enterprises, where our mission is to provide. Ooh-wee, man. Yeah, there we are. Safe space for those of you that have been through what we talked about and recover together. All right, baby. I got to go. Have a great night. We'll see you, in about 4 weeks, but you're going to see me a lot before then. Take care, everybody. Pass this message out. Listen to it again so you got all the details. And remember, you are worthy of success. You are worthy of love, extraordinary love, no matter what's happened to you. All right, baby. We'll talk to you later. Take care. Good night.